I certainly wanted a liberal arts education, something that would be more in the tradition of educating the whole person.
The Jesuit education is such a valuable thing because they promote so many different ideas that will help you, especially with leadership qualities.
Having a diverse community at Loyola is so important for the student experience because we live in a diverse world.
Loyola had everything that I wanted in a college, and it was the right size, the Jesuit values, the campus, but close to a city.
Baltimore area is beautiful. It's a great city. There's a ton of stuff to do.
The community here at Loyola is amazing. Just everyone is always out, walking around. Everyone's so friendly. Like, that's what I wanted coming to a school.
The type of young women and men who come to Loyola are poised for leadership. They have the types of skills, they have excelled in their high school preparation, and these are young men and women who can be the leaders of tomorrow. Rigor is a very key value for us in terms of really challenging our students to develop their intellectual potential, their spiritual and ethical potential, and even in fact their physical potential. And I think that this is what is the essence of leadership and the ways in which we at Loyola push our students to embrace the opportunities to lead that they will encounter in life.
Jesuit education is distinct in two ways. Number one, it teaches students to make distinctions. That is to say, there are a range of ideas, and all of them are on a table before us. But how can we classify, or how can we separate these ideas, make distinctions between them? Secondly, a Jesuit education is important because we try to make discernment. That is, what is the value, or what is the worth, or what is the usefulness of any one of these particular ideas that we have distinguished?
There's a serious importance to having a Jesuit education. In fact, I think that it's made me look deeper inside myself and realize that I do make a difference in this world.
It's not just about strictly sitting in a classroom and reading your textbook and learning what the textbook has to say. It's about getting out, broadening yourself, going out into the community and learning from the people around you.
We make a conscious effort at Loyola to make sure that our academic programs are varied, that there's great depth and breadth in what we offer. Students have lots of different interests that we hope to be able to help them realize. You will find an academic program that helps you become who you want to be.
All of our undergraduate students pass through Loyola College of Arts and Sciences by virtue of the core curriculum, which we consider the heart and soul of a Jesuit education. All of our students, regardless of their major, engage in this group of courses that involves the social sciences, the natural sciences, and of course, the arts and humanities.
The direction for the School of Education at Loyola is really to claim a leadership role in addressing the crises in urban education. What we're looking to do is to focus on the specific types of innovative practices that will make a difference not only in teaching and learning, but also in terms of the systems of schooling that will assist in dealing with the challenges.
I'd say that in the natural sciences, our faculty tends to really concentrate and bring to the students relevance in the coursework. The model is that the students get to use that equipment. If they go on in the sciences, they'll be using the same stuff that they use here.
The relationship of the Salinger School with the business community is strong and is increasingly strengthened as time goes along. We teach theory, we teach application in the classroom, but when we bring in speakers from leading companies in town and further afield, we expose our students to opportunities to see how what they're learning in the classroom is put into practice.
The diversity here at Loyola really adds a unique dimension to my college experience. Being able to go to school with people from all different backgrounds, from all different races and religions and cultures, it's just a really great way to learn a lot of things outside of the classroom.
I studied abroad in Bangkok, Thailand for 6 months in the beginning of my junior year. You have to live there and be a part of that community and part of that culture and learn at the same time, go to school there. And you want to travel and experience everything that place has to offer. So it's the best learning experience, I think, that I've ever had at Loyola.
It's not just what they're learning in the classroom that's important, it's the excitement that they have about learning to become a lifelong learner that they can take beyond Loyola that's going to serve them well.
When you are feeling good about yourself, when you feel like you're in good shape and you're in control of everything you do, that it really helps you clearly think and be of clear mind.
Fitness and Aquatic Center has become an important place on campus for social interaction and learning, living, and even leading outside of the classroom.
This facility really gives everybody an opportunity and a very good place to come here and to work out. It's also a very nice social environment. People like to come up here with their friends. It's really good to bond with people here, especially when you're freshmen and you don't know everyone.
It's important to develop the body because you want to be in good shape and keep yourself healthy. And sometimes it's just a great stress relief.
Being part of a team and being part of something bigger than what you are as an individual is what makes, coming to Loyola so special. And you've got such rich tradition and history here, and to be able to step onto the field with Loyola across your chest, I think is something special.
I think team sports are great because it brings the student body together. Every time the soccer, lacrosse, and men's basketball teams take the field, I think the student body really rallies behind it. The participation's been unbelievable.
Through athletics, we develop a lot of good habits and teach the kids how to deal with successes and failures and all the preparations you need to be competitive and to compete well and hopefully enjoy success.
I would describe Loyola as a college full of opportunities.
I actually had a little tough time transitioning at first from high school, which, that's normal. Some people find their niche right away, other people it takes a little while. But once you get involved, there's so many things to do here.
I think one of the most incredible parts about the Loyola experience is the opportunities that extend outside of the classroom, whether that's studying abroad or a lot of the clubs and organizations that are on campus. Students have an incredible opportunity to develop their leadership skills by joining different clubs and organizations, or taking part in community service.
We believe that community service is important to students' development because a student's experience at Loyola is not just what they learn academically, but who they become as a citizen of our community and of our country and of our world.
We educate our students to serve the world, to be men and women for others, to think beyond just their own needs, their own wants, their own desires, and to do the greater good, to do something that makes a difference in the world, to be valuable to the world.
One of the great things about Loyola, and I think one of the great things about a Catholic education, is that it really helps to build community, and it allows an individual's intellectual development to be combined with spiritual development. We offer a number of retreats, we have a number of worship opportunities, we offer a number of special events throughout the year that are ecumenical in nature. We have a lot going on here that relates back to Loyola's Catholic identity.
The Jesuit philosophy is something that I appreciate and strongly believe in. I was actually lucky enough to go on 2 retreats, and on these retreats I made some of my best friends here on campus.
The community here at Loyola is an intentional one in all of its areas, with a focus on developing our students' lives, and that our education is an integrative one that speaks not only to the mind, but to the heart, to the body, to the soul.
One of the things that makes Loyola so special is the sense of community, and it's not just the students. Certainly there's a student community, but it's a larger community. It's the community as a whole. It's the faculty, the staff, the students together.
Loyola has given me the opportunity to further my spiritual growth and faith, as well as giving me an education.
Every year at commencement, I shake hands with every graduate in the given class. And as I see these young people pass by, I reflect on what they've been given here at Loyola as they leave us. I'm quite confident that they've been given the resources to lead happy and meaningful lives.